Parents and school administrators, we got to do a better job at teaching our kids about the importance of inclusion. Just for context, I am the parent of a child who is on autism spectrum, and I run a nonprofit that provides a social skills and sports program for kids and adults on autism spectrum. We do weekly basketball classes, and this situation happened actually at one of our practices. So typically towards the end, we're doing a lot of running drills, and there's an AAU team that comes in towards the end, and they typically sit on the bleachers and just wait till we're done. A group of about 3 or 4 young men, I noticed that we're laughing at our kids. And when I noticed it, I walked over and I just gave them a look. I didn't say nothing the first time. Went back onto the court and we continued our practice. Then they continued to do it again. And this one particular kid pointed and they were laughing. And I think one of my kids noticed and he kind of turned around and had another kid that was stimming. So I walked over again. I just said, hey, we're not doing this, guys. Like, let's do better. This is no way to bash these kids. I don't want nobody trying to search and go look for the team. We're not doing that. I went over to go talk to their coach, introduce myself, let us know, what we do and everything. And I had to tell him like what was going on with some of his play. To tell him, he was just like, oh no, that's unacceptable. It really has been on my heart and in my mind, just kind of like what is going on in the schools. Like schools even advocating about inclusion. Like, is there any assemblies that are teaching the kids about inclusion? As well as parents. I think just parents in general, like, we need to teach our kids on how to socialize with their neurodivergent peers. As me as a parent with a child with autism, I know I had to sit back and realize I've been teaching him on how to socialize and adapt to society's norms. But at the same time, what is society doing to adapt to him and show some type of empathy? Parents, if you're looking for some simple ways to educate your kids on inclusion, go to YouTube. There's so many different tools and resources on there. They have a lot of things that are in a cartoon form for kids to grasp on easily. Another way is find a local nonprofit that works with individuals who are neurodivergent. Have your kids go volunteer. You'll be surprised just over the course of weeks how their empathy for their neurodivergent peers will change. And that can go a long way in the schools.